devoted to you as district education officer. To me, there are two issues here. The first issue is that you have come representing your office, that there was a letter written to you that you need to address. You will look at it and decide whether it has merit or not. And then you will report to your county officer as to the merits or demerits of the letter.
Exactly.
I think that's the first thing. The second issue here is specifically between Mr. Kuma and Mr. Dabu.
Yeah.
If Mr. Kuma feels that he has been injured by Mr. Dabu's actions, then he raise an issue with Mr. Dabu directly. If Mr. Dabu forged the signature because Mr. Dabu claims that he got a verbal approval of Mr. Kuma by telephone to write his name. Mr. Kuma said he did not have his approval, all right, to write his name. So I think the issue here basically is that a group from the community can write you. They have the right to write you.
Yeah.
They have written you. You have come, you look at the claim, and you will respond to it to them. You will meet them separately. You meet outside of this committee, and you let them know that I look at your letter, you ain't got merit, or no, ain't got no merit. And you will dismiss it, or you will encourage it as you choose to for the purpose of your office. You understand? For the purpose of your office. The fact that this issue has come in the manner that it has come, only for us as a company, it says to us the nature of dealing with the community that we are in. And let me say this. I represent this company, and I represent this company. One of the first things that I said when I met with the community here was that if there is anything that I believe as a person that is wrong for this community, it is wrong for Liberians, and I will not encourage it. But equally so, I will not encourage the community to be nitpicking. Nitpicking means every little thing. Every little thing you raise an issue. Now I'm addressing this community now, and I'm not the community here. I'm talking to the reworking group and leaders of the community. The building that was demolished over there was something that the company built. The company upgraded to this. I live in Liberia. I grew up in Liberia. I know that days in, days out, we travel, our children travel longer distances to walk back and forth. We read a letter that said the majority of the children under 5. This school goes up to 6th grade. How in God's great name can the majority of the children be under 5? So that under 5-year-old children are in 6th grade? We should stop it. Stop making the company and the relationship between you and the company adversarial. We live in a community where they say it takes one person to born a child, but it takes a village to grow that child. How many other places you coming from being district education officer for Fungiman district? Now younger children they go to school that the older children in the community help their hand, carry them to school. In the evening you hold their hand, you carry them back home. Where does the responsibility of us as parents? If you get the money and play too far and you not make fuss with everybody in the community, that nobody can take your child to carry your child to school, that you can't walk your own child to school, and in the evening you walk your child home. Where is the issue? Then we gotta stop doing wishy-washy business. Wishy-washy business. We agree to do one, we agree to do one. We sign the paper, we sign the paper. So the community relationship now just becoming of such that it's just difficult to deal with. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who you can talk to that the person talking straight. It's just becoming a problem. What we are doing in this community, I challenge anybody to go around the country and find a mining company that is doing what we're doing. No other company is doing this. They won't relocate and hand you $500. You go about your business. We have set as our standard that we will raise and do better. We will raise and do better. Resettlement action plan, where the route comes from. Go search the other communities and find theirs. Go find the resettlement action plan. Go find the community development program. It is bring to us issues that are real issues. The principal said to me in the morning, I asked, I said, how should who fine? The only thing in the future we will ask for the auditorium. Now that's a legitimate request to make. This young man, we sat out in a meeting, I said to him, we cannot put ceiling. One of the reasons why we were sitting in the teacher lounge. And I moved from there, and you are a young man, and I will speak to you in that manner. You are younger than I am, and I will refer to you in that manner. You understand?
Calm down.
We were sitting in the teacher's lounge. When he came, he said, we're going to the other side. Yes, let's move and go into the classroom. This is, at the time of the day, usually, this is about the hottest period that you will have. I wanted to experience myself being sitting in a room that Thompson and others have made an issue that you want to put ceiling in the other classroom. You put ceiling how we had light. When we move from here, and if you put a ceiling, and where the light will come from, wire the building. I said to him in a meeting, you can't wire the building now, because if you're not using, every time you wire somewhere, you don't use it, the wires will corrode. In the future, learn to make requests. You do it small. You want $50 in your pocket, today you ask for $10, you waste one, next time you clean your shoe, you ask for a little bit more. Let's take that relationship with dealing with each other, my people. We have used this letter to go along as far as the superintendent's office, as far as the senators. You know what happening right now? The superintendent's office and the senator will soon, when they hear something coming out of King George, they say that the people again. That the people again. That's why this meeting, you are here. The development were here last week. You run the senator, you see someone in here. Because we cannot just keep that. When there is a major issue, let's say complaining for a major issue. And I don't even think we'll get there if we continue the good relationship that we're supposed to have. I don't think we have an adversarial relationship between the community and the company, and we must not allow ourselves to get to that position. I beg us, we must not allow ourselves to get to that position. There are other things we need to be focusing on. Right on this agenda, I talk about our cooperatives, our seamstress cooperative. That the kind of thing the cheerleader, I'm sorry, she's not here. 2 months ago, my colleague up here called her and the other lady said, what? You're telling me what we want to do? I want to set up a sewing factory and bring somebody to show you how to sew so you can start making the jumpsuit for us to buy back from you. She has not come yet. But yet she can let Thompson go to her to tell her to sign a letter, and she signed it to carry so her children can come to a better school. I thought she would have been in the beginning here for me to address her to my mom and talk to her. That's the level of development we want to be looking at, rather than complaining. It doesn't help us, my people. It does not help us. So let me close by saying this. They made a complaint to you. I'm happy you didn't say I was supposed to make a decision. You came here, you saw, you read your own opinion. You write your own opinion, and you write if you think there is a merit to anything that the company needs to address. I encourage you, write me and let me know as a result of this. Even beyond the complaint, you are here, you have looked at the facility. If you think there's anything, do it. But equally so, sometimes when we do things, we want the other side. If you think that we have done good as a company, do the same thing, write us too, and tell us, please, we are pleased for what you have done as a company. Sometimes people want to be thanked. People want to be thanked for what they have done. Thank you can go a long way. When you say thank you, people, they encourage to do more. The issue again between them, there will be the issue.